Libra, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to read whatever comes out, however it comes out. Please excuse me, I'm not showing my face because I just got surgery. If you signed up for my weekly newsletter on my website, you will know what I look like right now. Anyway, if this reading does resonate with you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me. If this does not resonate with you, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and get started. The Explorer. Play. Okay, this looks fun. The Creator. Okay, Libra. I like it so far. Star Brothers. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Star Bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. The Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. I'm getting 6 of Wands vibes for you. For a lot of you, because you end up kind of letting go and allowing yourself to, bathe in curiosity is what I'm getting, and have a little bit more fun in your life, you'll find that you'll create from a much more sufficient place. There's a part of you that hasn't quite been accessed, or has, but like in childhood. Because a lot of the times we're creating from a place of fear, we're manifesting from a place of lack, etc. But there's something here where you're getting back to the roots of you, allowing yourself to rediscover yourself. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. The Seven of Cups. The Three of Cups, lots of cup energy here. Some of you have water placements. The Two of Swords. There's that Libra energy. The High Priestess. Okay, the King of Swords in reverse. That came out in reverse. Okay. And the Devil. Wow. Isn't that interesting? There's a fear here, especially with this let yourself be seen. When we take the chance of allowing ourselves to be seen, we want people to usually see our good parts, right? Our Two of Cups. Oh, we're so loving. We understand. We're Two of Cups. We're Two of Swords. We know how to keep the peace. We know how to delegate, but we never want anybody to see this part of us, right? The Devil part, unless we're talking about the bedroom. But the Creator card is up here, which tells me that's from a space that you will create. The things that are unsaid. That's why this King of Swords came out in reverse, and I didn't have any reversals in here, so that's by chance. And with the High Priestess and the Devil, this is something you keep to yourself. You guys are ruled by Venus, so it's all fun and games, right? Until we get to the other side of Venus. Getting like Pluto energy. It's a little bit dark, it's sexual, it's shadow, it's destruction. And it's not always a bad thing. Definitely rediscovering yourself. Trying to figure out what it is that you want, what heart space you're creating from. Needing to trust yourself and trust the process a lot more as well. Definitely activating a part of yourself that you don't share with others. It's like there's this fantasy that you have. This fantasy that you have, that you play with, that you bathe with, you toy with. All light and love and beauty and sex and sexy, or whatever the case is, but there's another part of you that needs to be accessed. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, maybe it's this lightheartedness, but I don't think so. I think it's the unseen, the shadow side. I heard Queen of Wands now. Wow. Needing to trust this dark part of yourself, even then, so. Because it's like, not to sound corny, but without dark, there would be no light. Without light, there would be no dark. There's definitely a part of yourself that you're needing to be a little bit more proud of, or I don't want to say proud of, but definitely, definitely not ashamed, you know. Let's look at this Ace of Cups. The Empress, there you are, showing up in your power, rediscovering yourself, looking absolutely amazing. There's definitely something that you've been working on, is what I'm getting with that Ace of Cups of the Empress, or you have worked on, or you've been working on, you want to work on, etc. Possibly even wanting to collaborate with people, but maybe not completely trusting. I heard it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it. For some of you, you are trying to explore yourself. You're trying to explore what it is that you want and what you're trying to create. But there may be this sense of maybe not trusting the people that you work with, or trusting the opinions of others necessarily, and feeling the need to trust yourself a little bit more. Yeah, because I mean, even right here, it says, I mean, it's hard to see. It's so annoying. This camera doesn't focus, but protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Let's take a look at this Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, you're activating a more responsible version of yourself. The Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool. For some of you, you're giving to charity. Okay. I know that's really random. Or for some of you, you're actually have received help, or you're receiving help in some way that causes you to be able to create, or for you to kind of, I mean, the Fool is about exploration. It's the Fool's journey. It's the start of the journey. And it's like, you have something, like, I want to say you're like impregnated by something, like impregnated by an idea, impregnated by some type of inspiration, and impregnated by some type of creative pursuit. And it's like you're exploring that. And for some of you, you've gotten help for that, or you're getting help for that. You know, maybe somebody finally funds your, I don't know, funds your project, or maybe somebody helps you from a practical standpoint, or maybe you finally got that loan, or something to start whatever it is that you're doing. And it kind of allows you to move freely. I heard financial freedom. The Page of Pentacles, yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. For some of you, you're getting some ideas from somebody, or someone is helping you with money, or a friend is coming together. But like I said, there is this sense of maybe not completely trusting others, you know, needing to trust yourself a little bit more. And it's like, if you've built that relationship with yourself, if you have seen red flags in people and you have honored those, and you have made decisions based around those red flags that you have seen, then that means that you have built a proper foundation to be able to trust yourself. So that way you can move forward more easily. Because it's like, when we don't trust ourselves, who can we trust? We end up trusting everybody else because we just don't believe ourselves. So let's look at this Two of Cups. The Three of Pentacles again. Okay. Yeah, the Moon. Okay. It's like, this is, especially with this let yourself be seen vibes, it's like getting along with people, understanding people on I heard a visceral level. Okay, I don't know about that, but understanding people that you cohabitate with, people that you work with, people that you collaborate with, understanding them on a deeper level and connecting with people. And you're able to do that and do so freely because you're building a relationship, or you have built a relationship with yourself where you're able to trust yourself more in order to do so. Because it's like with me, right? Like, just for instance, because I use my experiences as an example to better guide people. I have this thing where I have ignored red flags so many times that I lack trust within self. So what I end up doing is I end up isolating myself completely because I just don't trust myself enough to pull away, or, you know, make the right decision. So it's like you are doing the opposite of that, where you are kind of building that relationship and that trust with yourself. Seven of Cups. Tell me about that Seven of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, 7, 7, 14, 5, Some of you could have a life path 7 or the number 7 or 14 or 5 could be significant to you. I say that because 7 plus 7 is 14, 4 plus 1 equals 5. Page of Swords, the 6 of Cups. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of fantasies, thinking about where you could invest your time, invest your energy. And I feel like you're getting help here from somebody which is able to move you from the 6 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. And it's like you have this gift or you have this creation within you that you're able to birth into the world. And you're having some encouragement here. You have somebody encouraging you to do so. But it's like, what do you want? You know, what's fun for you? Tell me about that play card. The 4 of Swords. You got to think about it. You know, I'm not saying like, oh, what's fun for you? Like, you got to think about what's fun for you. Like, we all know what's fun for us, but it's like, what do you want to take and actually turn into something that's maybe financially viable for you? You know, without anybody else's opinions. Like, this is going back to trusting yourself without anybody else's opinions or input on what it is that you should be doing. Like, what do you say? Like, in the pit of your stomach, what do your instincts tell you that you should be doing when nobody else is telling you what you should be doing? Page of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the Page of Cups. For some of you, you are getting back to basics, or you're getting back to like an old dream that you had. You're definitely seeing something that's kind of like a blessing from the universe. Like, there's something that you're seeing online, or someone approaches you with something possibly where it's like, oh my God, thank God I saw that, or thank God this person came around because now I can live this out, or, you know. Let's look at this. Yeah, and then there's the 3 of Cups here. I didn't even think about that. Let's take a look at this 3 of Cups. Somebody's activating something for you. The Magician. Yeah, somebody, what did I say? Somebody's activating something for you. It's like you manifested this, whatever this is, this collaboration, this group of people, this community, this person, this whatever. The Judgment and the Queen of Cups is definitely something that you wanted before. It could be love, of course, so keep that in mind. Could be options. It's like we have the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, so it's like you have one coin for each cup, you know? It's like, are you going to put all your coins in one cup, or are you going to put it in separate cups? And then it's almost like what's interesting here is you go from the 7 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. It's almost like you kind of narrow something down. It's like, you're like, okay, well, I could do this and I could do this and I could do this. And then you're like, okay, but like, let's look at like these couple of things. Maybe that's where I really want to go. Like, when I'm not listening to anybody else. It's like something that you have a full belief in that you know you could succeed at with that Magician and that 3 of Cups. Something that your heart is set on. Something you're revisiting. A dream you thought was dead is being resuscitated. The 2 of Swords. The 8 of Wands. Somebody's helping you make a decision. Oh, goodness. The Hermit and the 5 of Swords, but somebody's making you question. Somebody's making you question yourself. And now this is going back to you trusting yourself. This is going back to you needing to listen to you. I heard process of elimination. You're definitely going through this process of elimination of things that you want to do or people that you want in your life. For some of you, you're just telling somebody what they want to hear. Okay, so be careful with that for some of you. But this is definitely about you needing to know yourself. I keep hearing on a visceral level. I don't know why I keep hearing that. The Hermit and the 5 of Swords. It's like really needing to know yourself and trust yourself, like I said before. Like, don't be afraid to voice your opinion on something. Don't be afraid to go against the grain. You know, Jordan, I know I quote him a lot, but Jordan B. Peterson, he talks about, you know, people who are agreeable and then people who are disagreeable. And I don't know where I'm going with that. But maybe a sense of needing to go against the grain a little bit more, because you're allowing you to trust you more and trust in your process. Sorry about that, guys. Let's look at this High Priestess. God. Page of Swords and the Six of Cups again. I just heard that the universe blesses people through you. The universe blesses people through you. For some of you, that is very much the case. It's interesting because I feel like a lot of you like use your eyes, right? Like I'm hearing visceral again, God. A lot of you use your eyes to be able to search for what it is that you want, but there's something deeper with that High Priestess. Like you don't need to see something to believe it. Like it just is. And then I have that Creator again. For some of you, you are visionaries. You're able to see things before they happen, or you can like predict things. Okay. But there's definitely something. I remember how I was telling you, like, you know, how we create from a place of, you know, when we're children or whatever, like joy and this and that and the third. And then, you know, sometimes we create from a place of fear. You know, and there's a place for that though, is the thing, you know, like my writings, for instance, tend to be kind of dark and things like that. And there's a reason why, like, you know, we aren't blessed with these talents, whether they are perceived as good or bad for nothing. Like everybody has a place and every creation has a place in this world. And so it's like maybe you've kept things very lighthearted in your life, or you tended to keep things a little surface level. And it's like, well, maybe, you know, that's not suiting you anymore. Maybe, oh my God, I am just so sorry. Maybe there's just a place of deeper creation for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. It's going back to this Ace of Cups here in the beginning of the reading. But definitely needing to start something. It seems like something that you have, you know, impregnated yourself with, so to speak, in the past. It seems like it's finally, you know, quote unquote, birthing now. Let's look at that King of Swords in reverse. I feel like whatever this is, people may be shocked about it, Libra. The Nine of Cups. It's something that you've always wanted. It's like a dream. It's like a wish, but it's something that maybe you haven't communicated because you've attempted to keep things more surface level. But there's a dark side to you, Libra. You know, it's like, here I go, Jordan B. Peterson again, but Jordan Peterson, he talks about, you know, you need to be a monster and then you need to learn to control it. And if you can't find that monster within you, then you're just simply a harmless rabbit in a hole that is pointless. You have somebody that's fighting for you in the future, either on a romantic level or an entrepreneur that is kind of helping you win against the competition in some way. And I heard no competition. So the devil. Don't let your fears stop you from this either, Libra. You need to answer this call, whatever this is. The Five of Wands. Yep. Don't let your fears stop you. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. There's a space for you that's very creative. You know, I'm getting like this picture of this person, and they're just in the middle of nowhere. Like there's just nothing around them, you know, and it's just this darkness, and they've just been traveling forever and ever and ever and like trying to search for that light. And it's like finally getting that drink of sunshine is what it feels like. But it's like there's this dark part of you that you keep fighting, and it's like, stop trying to fight it. It's, you know, I wrote a story about this, and it was on my newsletter, and I really want you guys to read it because this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's called Dogs on a Leash, and I wrote it for my newsletter that was released on Friday, but I'm going to post it for you guys here publicly so you guys can see it and read it. And it's called Dogs on a Leash. And it's about being able to, you know, take your innocence, but also being able to take your shadow side and being able to wrestle with it and being able to tame it and not being afraid of it. And that's what you need to do. And you need to create from that place of balance and duality, which is what you guys are about anyway. But it's not always balancing just the, oh, the, you know, the nice, sweet, you know, beautiful things. You know, it's much more thought provoking to balance the darkness and the light. Sometimes you got to walk your demons like they're dogs on a leash. Libra, it was a pleasure to read your cards. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can visit www.brattystarot.com. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the channel, make sure that you look in the description box below. I will also post the story that I wrote here in the comment section. And if you would like to follow me on my social media platforms, they will be on the screen. I love you, Libra, and I'll talk soon. Bye.